refreshing stories.
My name is Kana. This is my second year since I entered the Japanese television network as a new TV announcer, and I am just your average television announcer getting started on her career. I love my job.
Kana, look at this. It came out on the internet today. It's this year's ranking list for everybody's favorite female television announcer. And look, you're in second place. That's amazing.
Wow, you're right. That makes me so happy. But I don't get it. Why am I in second place? The other day, I went to a new cafe that just opened to do a live report. And when I tried their specialty cake, I wasn't even thinking and accidentally said that it tastes average. That was such a big mistake.
Maybe people like that you're a little bit airheaded and honest. I think it makes you more relatable.
I see. Well, I do love this job, so I'm happy. Miss Mita, are you going home already for the day?
Yeah, I am. It's raining, so my boyfriend said he's going to come pick me up in his car. What about you, Kana?
My boyfriend also said he'll come to pick me up at the office today.
What? No way!
He says that he'll come to the front door of Network, so would you like to see him?
I do! Kana, you live such an irregular lifestyle. It's hard to date with our schedules as announcers.
Just as Miss Mita said, my working hours were very irregular, and some days I would be working as a reporter really early in the morning, and I often stayed through until the late night news as well. Because of that, I have been approved to go to and from work in a taxi on company expenses. However, that's only for early mornings and late nights when I needed to be on set. Because I'm still a new announcer and junior within the company, I still haven't been approved for taxis in the daytime, but that's not important. Hey, boyfriend!
Oh, Miss Kana! What's the matter? What's with that performance today? Are you putting on an act?
I just wanted to try saying that once. It seemed romantic.
But you're just a regular customer that always makes reservations for my taxi. If anything, that has nothing to do with this. But thanks for your continued business.
This person is my boyfriend, but not really. He's actually the driver in independent taxi that I use often to get to and from work.
Oh, come on, it's just a taxi. I was so curious what kind of person your boyfriend would be, Kana, especially because you can be so airheaded. But also, our company doesn't approve of taxi use in the daytime for new employees. Even if you're paying out of pocket, you shouldn't be taking a taxi home at this time.
Really?
About that, I was hoping you could cover for me. Please let this one slide, Miss Mita.
Sheesh, you need to be careful that the company doesn't find out about this, Karen.
Well, looks like you've got a good senior colleague.
This is why you're the best, Miss Mita. Thank you. Miss Mita always takes care of me like a big sister, and I enjoy working with her with a kind taxi driver to take me to and from work every day. I was living a really fun life as a TV announcer. However, little did I know that there was one dark shadow that was about to creep into my happy life.
Oh my, aren't you the announcer from TV, Miss Kana, from Japan Television Network?
Yes, that is me, but
I live on the very top floor of this apartment building, the penthouse up there. My name is Kichizawa. I watch you on TV. I especially love the section that you have in the morning. If you don't wake up, I'm Kana, be upset. It's my favorite.
Wow, that makes me really happy.
It must be nice to be a young and beautiful television announcer. I'm so jealous.
Thank you very much. Wait, why are you getting in the taxi?
Because I want to talk to you more, Miss Kana. Come on, scoot over.
Whoa, her hips are really strong.
Don't mind me.
I'm just heading towards my office, but is that direction okay for wherever you're going?
That's fine. Because I'm a fan, I'm easygoing.
However, even though Miss Keiichizawa said that she was a fan of mine, she didn't listen to a single thing that I said, nor did she ask me any questions. All she did the entire ride was talk to me one-sidedly about herself, and then...
Oh, I'm gonna get off here. Mr. Driver, will you please let me out?
Sure thing!
Oh, what? Hey, Miss Keiichizawa, wait a minute!
She seemed like a bit of a strange person.
Yes, indeed. Now that I think about it, this was the beginning of everything. I had no idea that things were only going to go downhill. And then, a few days later...
Hello!
Oh, Miss Keiichizawa, it's you again.
Are you out to work today from the afternoon?
Yes.
Where are you shooting today?
We're shooting near Asakusa. Oh, my taxi's here, so if you'll excuse me.
Wait!
What?
If you're heading towards Asakusa, I'm also going there today too. We're heading to the same location, so will you let me ride with you?
Once again, her hips are so strong.
You make a lot of money as a television announcer, don't you? Well, I'm sure it isn't as much as my husband, though. We are in the penthouse after all.
This is my second time meeting her, and to put it very lightly, she was a very strange person. Anytime she would open her mouth, she was only bragging about how rich she was and trying to look down on me.
By the way, where are you getting out today?
at Asakusa Temple. I'm doing a report on the tapioca shop that's been trending.
Wait, the temple's already right in front of us. Mr. Driver, I'm gonna get out at this stoplight, so will you please pull over?
Oh, sure. Well then, the fare for your ride is...
Oh my, I'm getting out first, so it should be free, right? I'm not paying because I was just on the way. Next time when I get out after, then I'll pay. See you!
That customer. Don't you think she got up before you on purpose because she didn't want to pay the taxi fee?
I also thought the same thing. And the episodes with Miss Keiichizawa didn't end there. Anytime we would get into a taxi in front of the apartment, she would appear out of nowhere and slide right in. And for days without end, she was riding with me, saying she was going in the same direction, no matter how obscure my destination might be. I really hated it, but when she said that she was a fan of mine, I had to be careful with how I interacted with her.
Kana, you seem kind of down lately. What's the matter?
Miss Mita, actually, this is what's been going on.
What? Doesn't that mean you're being used? Even when I go on a road trip with my boyfriend, we split the cost of gas. That's the general manner.
That's how it should be, right? In the beginning, I thought, wow, she's a fan, I'm so happy. But I guess that was just a lie so that she could use me for the taxi.
Looks like she got you there. This woman named Keiichizawa is a customer just like you are. So if she's going to get into your taxi, then she should be paying the fee and splitting it with you. That's only fair.
That's what I thought. I feel much better. I really didn't know if I was wrong of me to think so, even though I'm the one that made the reservation for the taxi.
I feel like you're getting mad about the wrong part, but I guess all the viewers that are watching you must be really frustrated right now watching your situation too.
I don't really understand what you're saying. We're not on air right now.
What? I mean, what I'm saying is, anyway, you can't just let somebody hop into your taxi and let them walk all over you like that. You need to make sure that you split the fare.
Yes, I'll do my best. Or so I said, but on the other hand, the situation with Miss Keiichizawa getting into my taxi and escaping any payment was only escalating. One day...
Good morning, Miss Kana.
Oh, go ahead first. I'll get in after you.
What? Well then, I'm fine for today, actually.
What? You're not going to get in?
Yes, looks like I forgot something at home, so I'm gonna go back to get it. Silly me.
Well then, I'm gonna get into this taxi. There.
Actually, never mind. I'll get in.
What?
Come on, move over to the side.
Whoa! Even when I try to get out of it somehow, that's how it would go. And then, on another occasion, I'm running so late. This is bad. Oh, good. Miss Keiichizawa isn't around. Is she... Now! Success! Success! Ah, Miss Keiichizawa, when did you get in here? I'm about to be late, so I didn't have time to be fighting over this today. I guess I'm just going to have to let her ride with me. To Womb, I'm sorry, but I'm running a little bit behind, so would you mind going in a hurry? Thanks, Mr. Driver.
Womb, if you're heading in that direction, I'm pretty sure that there's a non-Kijote on the way, isn't there? I need to do some shopping, so can you make a stop there?
If we do that, then it's gonna take extra time to get to Miss Kana's destination, though. That okay?
That's going to be a problem. I'm sorry, but I'm about to be late to my job today, so will you please take a different taxi for yourself?
Excuse me? It's on the way to your destination, so just let me in. I'm gonna tell the whole world that the popular female TV announcer, Kana Ichigo Tane, is actually cheap and rude and doesn't have manners. Are you okay with that? And you too, Mr. Driver. I'm gonna call your company and tell them that their employee training on customer service is inadequate. Unbelievable.
When she said that, there was nothing I could say back, especially because I didn't want to get my job or the driver involved. In the end, I was stuck having to do as Miss Keiichizawa said, and I arrived very much late to my job.
Kana, you're lacking discipline to have this job as a TV announcer. This is unacceptable.
I'm very sorry. Why do I have to be stuck in this situation? I was reaching the limit of my patience, so I decided to come up with a certain plan to get back at Miss Keiichizawa. And that strategy was to tell her that my destination was in a very far place, and then realize that my destination was midway through before getting there and help out earlier. However, please take me to Japan Television Network today.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my, another lucky day today. I'm actually getting out just before Japan Television Network.
A few minutes later.
We're almost arriving at Japan Television Network.
All right now. Mr. Driver, I made a mistake. I'm actually going to get out here for today. Well then, Miss Keiichizawa, since I'm getting out first, I hope you'll take care of the payment today.
Oh my, what a coincidence. I'm also fine to get out here. So if you'll excuse me first, gotta go. Bye. Another lucky day for a free taxi. So long, farewell.
What? Well then, if our destination's the same, then we should be splitting the taxi fare half and half. That's only fair. Wait, she's already gone. How did she run away so fast?
Based on how she looks, she's gone running off a lot faster than I imagined.
She got away again! Ugh, what am I supposed to do? I'm out of ideas.
You okay? I can't just sit by and watch you be treated like this, Miss Kana. I don't have many skills. But the one thing I can do is that I'm good at driving, so if I can help you in any way, then please, tell me.
Really? Well, in that case, I have an idea. Whisper, whisper.
Of course! That's nothing to me. An easy task.
Thank you. It would be a huge help. And so the driver and I decided to put a very special plan into action to finally get back at Miss Kechizawa.
Good day, good day. I'll be hopping in again today.
Miss Kechizawa, can you please pay the taxi fare from time to time at least?
Don't say it like I'm running away because I don't want to pay. That makes me look bad. I told you before, didn't I, that if you get out first, then I'll pay. That's a promise.
Those words just now, I heard them very loud and clear. A promise, yes?
Yes.
Well then, let's get going.
Yes, ma'am.
That was sudden. How strange. You didn't even tell him the destination. Where are you going today?
The location for today's shoot is a little bit far away.
Far? Where would that be?
What was it called again? I think I've heard of it before, but I can't remember exactly what the name was. Anyway, that's where I'm going.
You're a TV announcer, aren't you? Are you sure you're okay when you don't even know where you're shooting? What's going on in that airheaded brain of yours?
It's for TV, so I can't really say the details. That's confidential information.
Who do you think you are? Wait, why are we on the highway? I don't have any intention of going more than 5 kilometers out of this area.
Well then, would you like to get out? You won't be able to go anywhere though, because we're on the highway outside of the city center.
Obviously, I'm not going to get out. I'm staying in the car with you.
Miss Kechizawa seemed uneasy and dissatisfied that we weren't going to be anywhere near the city. But little by little, she calmed down and went right back to her usual attitude and started talking at me about herself as usual.
Vacations within the country are fun too, although going overseas is the best. I go all the time. The meter's going up pretty high, but as usual, all I need to get is get out before Kana does.
Just as I could tell she was starting to feel good, I decided to put my very special plan into play.
Hey, we've been running on the highway and through the mountains for hours now, but where on earth are you heading to?
I can't tell you, confidential, but I think we're almost there.
Oh, almost there? Well, then you need to tell me immediately when we're almost at your destination before we get there.
By the way, Miss Kechizawa, where are you getting off today? What do you have to do out here?
Well, we're still not quite there yet, right? In that case, of course, I'm going to stay in the taxi a little bit longer. Don't worry about me.
Is that so? Well then, this is me.
What did you say? Well, then I'm also going to get out. Let me out first. Hurry up. You're such a stupid, useless driver. Well then, the moment that the taxi arrives at the destination, I guess it's a game to see who can get out of the taxi first.
There's no need for that because I'm going to get out first right here.
What do you mean right here? We're on the highway right now and driving at a speed of 60 kilometers an hour. There's no way that you could get out. Wait, what? The door's open? What's going on?
Well then, I'll leave the payment to you.
What? You're joking, right? You need to stop that right now. Huh. Ah!
Landing success.
She's okay. What the hell was that? How did she do that?
And that's why Miss Kana's the best.
Let me out too. Hey, driver, stop the car. Hurry up now.
Sure thing.
The car, it's spinning. Help!
Please don't worry. This is all part of my plan with the driver, but please do not try this at home.
Ouch. What on earth just happened? Where am I?
Thank you very much for riding today, Miss Kechizawa. Your fare for this taxi ride is $2,859.60.
$28.59?
Yep.
What do you mean, yes? Don't say it like that, it's nothing. I'm not gonna pay that. This should be Miss Kana's responsibility to pay.
No, Miss Kechizawa, you will be paying this taxi.
Why should I have to? That's not fair. This is your taxi.
Because the promise was that the person who gets out after would pay the full fare. Remember your promise from earlier? We all heard you. I made my landing before the taxi that you were in arrived at the destination. So the full fare is yours to pay, Miss Kechizawa. Or could it be, perhaps you don't actually have money?
Of course this is nothing to me. Don't talk to me like that. Fine, I see what's going on here. You tricked me. You set up a trap. How can you move like that with such a frail body? There's no mistake that you used a television set in order to fool me. I know it. This is all fake. I'm gonna tell on you to the television network and the taxi company and expose you.
We are not tricking you or anything like that. It's actually my specialty. These are the body protectors that I had back at my parents' house.
Body protector? Why do you have such a thing at your family house?
My grandfather is actually a former gang member, and that's why ever since I was a little girl, he told me that I need to wear protective gear at all times. So I've had a full set my whole time. I was also receiving private lessons in self-defense.
Former gang member? Private lessons in self-defense?
That's right.
Gang member? Well, looks like you just gave me some good information, Miss Kana. That's quite the background you have. How very, very interesting. If I tell people about this, they wonder what's going to happen in your TV announcer career. Your public image will be destroyed. Well, if you're going to pay for me here, then I wouldn't mind keeping it to myself for you. It can be our little secret.
Who is the one that's being unfair now? We had a deal and that person who gets out after would be paying the taxi fee. Also, here's a little insider information just for you. If you do go out and tell people about my background, be warned that there's no telling what the people from that background will do to you.
Ah!
So the payment, will you pay it now?
Don't make such a scary face! Alright, I'll pay, okay?
Thanks.
What am I supposed to say up to my husband about this? How to explain this to him? Mutter.
And so even though she was continuing to mutter complaints under her breath, she reluctantly paid the full taxi fare.
Where the hell are we that it would cost $2,900 to go from Tokyo? The Southern Islands or the Northern Tip? Miss Kana, help me! To tell you the truth, I don't have much to spare with our household finances, and this is already more than my allowance. So I don't have enough money to get home. Wait a minute. This place...
There's no need to worry about that. There, good morning! Kana Ichigo Tani is here to report for duty.
Kana, this place is 1 minute from your house. Why don't you explain to me why you're here at the very last minute? You know that being on time is late. That's the standard in our industry. If you do it again, we're taking you off of your next shoot.
I'm sorry.
This is the cafe that's just behind the apartment building. For $2,900, I'm back where I started, back at home.
Miss Keiichizawa, next time please make your own taxi reservation for yourself. See ya!
How dare she!
And after that, Miss Keiichizawa didn't pop into my taxi ever again. If she does it again next time, I'm going to turn it into a headline for my news segment.
Thank you for watching all the way till the end. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button. And if you have time, please check out our other videos as well. Alright then, see you next time. Bye.